riders on the storm. Into this house we're born, into this world we're thrown, like a dog without a bone.
Welcome in Belgium, guys. The grey season has officially started. No exciting adventures today or fancy gear reviews, just a little reflection of the journey that I'm on, a little sit-down moment, as well as looking forward as to what's next. I feel like I mention this every video, so as you probably know, I'm on a quest to become a documentary filmmaker who focuses on harsh environments, whether that's really harsh nature, working with rescue services, the fire department, cycling for weeks in Africa, you name it. I want to bring my camera where quality equipment is rarely present. Working together with Philo Adventures, I get to go in-field cycling in Africa and capturing these awesome adventures. I also worked with the local fire department on multiple projects, which also connects to my goal of telling real stories in challenging environments. And last but not least, I'm teaming up with Break Talk and Red Bull to bring people along on our podcast from all over the world. I'm flying to Japan in 2 weeks, where I will have time to do whatever I want after the event. A great opportunity to slow down and practice some skills. I've actually never been to Japan, or most of Asia for that matter. So it will be a great experience to learn and capture and just get to know this culture. Obviously, video is coming very soon. So the thing is, I feel like I'm on a sort of crossroads. Like I've gained a lot of experience and now it's time for the next step. I'm traveling way more than I expected starting out. I own my dream camera finally, which I'm really proud of, and of course the review is coming soon, but I feel like I want to put some more hours on this before I really have an opinion to share. I also own an adventurous car which can take me places, and I'm really excited about all the opportunities this will give me. I'm already planning a trip to Spain next year for the solar eclipse to shoot something very unique. Anyways, but the thing is, I feel like the projects on which I'm working now, they lack depth. They don't really feel like projects with which I can grow, if you know what I mean. They all top out at around 5 minutes and they don't feel that personal or that beautiful, you know? I want to make something with depth, with emotion, with thought put into the color grading, the sequences, and just slow down a little, because I'm honestly tired of all these really short form videos that just solely rely on the hook. And if you've got the hook right, your video is good. And if you don't, no one will watch it, even if it's got the most beautiful cinematography you can imagine. Sorry about the rant, but yeah, that's what I want to pivot my career towards. Okay, it's cold. But you know, the funniest thing just happened. This guy walked up to me and he's like, "Is that your car?" So I'm like, yeah. Am I parked wrong or something? It's like, no, not according to me at least. But that was my car. So I'm like, whoa, you're the previous owner of this exact car. It's like, yeah, and he explained that he saved his car from being destroyed. And he's told me the story and how he kind of redid it and gave it new life, basically. And so he's not the previous owner, I know that guy as well, He's the one before that. Crazy coincidence. I'm gonna pack these things up and then I'm gonna tell you guys about what's next. All right. Whew. It's cold out here. I have to be realistic. And in being realistic, I mean, no one's gonna pay you for something you haven't done already. This means I haven't made a mid to long form documentary yet, so I don't expect anyone to really believe in my skill set and just pay me for that. Maybe to collaborate on one, I would love to do that. But just trusting me with a documentary? Nah, don't think so. So I've got to make my own. I'm gonna make a mid-form documentary, I think, because long-form is a bit too much solo, I think. And submit it to festivals, post it online, I guess, everywhere, just so that it's visible. And then I can send that document to people or maybe have people reach out, I don't know. But I just feel like I need to make at least one decent mid-form documentary before I can really call myself a documentary filmmaker, first of all, and also get work in that branch. Because I don't think it will happen based on my portfolio right now. So then the question is, do I make a documentary about nature with a biologist friend of mine, just somewhere in or near Belgium? Maybe taking the camper for this. Do I make a documentary about somebody nearby, or maybe someone that I come across on my travels, maybe in Japan, maybe Cameroon, I don't know. Or do I tie this project into all my travels and make a global, really strong story? But then it will take a really long time before it's actually finished, and knowing myself, it might that becomes risky because I might not even finish it. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking about, and the goal is to have figured this out by the end of the year, so that if I've not started yet at that point, start shooting early 2026. And I'm gonna take you guys with me, obviously, and I guess I'm already doing that with this video, kind of going over what's happening, what's next, my ideas. So I would love to hear your opinion on this. I'm also thinking about making a global documentary, but since that will be really expensive and really time consuming, I might need your help. So if you're interested on making a project together with documentary filmmakers from all over the world, drop your name down below, let's connect, maybe make a group chat, a Discord server. I've got some ideas and I would love to collaborate, why not? Anyways, I think I'm gonna leave it here. It was lovely to just share my ideas, share what's next, and I'm really excited about this. The next video is coming to you from Japan, already sure of that. I'm gonna discover Japan my way, and I think you already know what that means. I might have arranged a camper van, but I'm not gonna say too much anyways. Bye.